Welcome to our Citelighter demo. Today we're going to review Citelighter, how to download the toolbar, and how to use the program. So for starters, you're going to go to citelighter.com, which is right up here. Once you get to that site, you're going to go to the login. We're going to click on that. And we will sign in with our username and password, the same one that we did in school. We're going to click the login button. And our Citelighter project page is going to come up. Now what you want to go to is right up here in the upper right hand corner. It will have your name. When you click on your name, you can go down to the download choice. Click on download and you'll get, I'm getting a pop-up window here that says Firefox prevented this site from asking you to install software. I'm going to say allow it. It'll add the download. I'm going to say install now. And it'll install after I restart my computer. So I can say restart now, but in this case I actually have Citelighter toolbar on already. You can see it right up here. It's grayed out at the moment. This is the capture button, the current project drop-down menu, the view button, the export button, and then over here on the right, this is to go to your projects. This is to log in, options, help, and refresh. All right, once we are logged in and we have our toolbar on our computer, we don't need this page anymore, so I'm just going to close that. What we do need though is we need to log into the toolbar. So in this drop menu up in the right hand corner, I'm going to type in my email. The words don't go away, but they will when you start typing. So and my password, and I will click go. Now right, your project page comes up again, which is okay, but actually I don't need that, so I'm going to close it. What is important is right up here, this toolbar is now lit up. So the capture button is nice and bright. The current projects, you can click now and choose which project you want. The view button and export button, and the projects page. So what we want to do is, the first thing before we do anything is we want to pick what project we're going to be working on. And if it's not listed here, I can create a new one. I'm going to call this one photosynthesis. So I'm going to say create a new project. I get a box that I can type in the name. I'm going to call it photosynthesis. And yes, I want a reminder before it's due. I'm going to choose my due date, which I can click to the next month here. I'm going to go to November, pick November 13th. Then I'm going to save it. Alright, so I can see that photosynthesis is the project that I have loaded. I'm going to do a search for photosynthesis. I could just do a Google search and check sources, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Encyclopedia Britannica, which I think you're using with Amanda, and I'm going to do a search for photosynthesis. And I will get a list. I'm going to choose this first one because it is biology that I'm interested in. All right, I'm going to look at this first paragraph. Photosynthesis, the process which green plants and certain other organisms transform light energy into chemical energy. And there's some more information I think is interesting, so I'm going to highlight it. My capture button will pop right up. And then this little bar drops here. I'm going to add a comment. I click right there and I will get my Citelighter window. I'm going to click on comments and I'm going to rephrase this in my own words. So photosynthesis, I spelled it wrong, is when light energy is used to convert water, carbon dioxide, and minerals into oxygen. All right, then I'm going to double check my source information, photosynthesis. Website title is there, my URL or my web address. It's from the Encyclopedia Britannica. Publication date and author. I'm just going to move this aside and see if I can see anything here. And I don't. So I think that's it. I'm going to click Save. Now I kind of like this next fact that's in here too, so I don't have to limit myself with just one fact per page. I like this part about how important photosynthesis is. So again, I highlight it, my capture button pops up. However, if it doesn't for some reason, you can go up to capture up here and click it and it does the same thing. I'm going to add a comment. I have to click on comment so my window opens. And I'm going to say that if there were no photosynthesis, we would have no life on Earth as we know it, as there would be no oxygen. All right, again, I'm going to check my source information, the title, the website title, the URL. Again, no date or author, click Save. There we have it. We have a couple facts. Now we might want to check on, oh, what does my project look like? I'm going to see, yep, it says photosynthesis. I'm going to click on the View button. Here I can see the information that I captured, my comments. I'm going to scroll down. Some more information, my comments, and below I can see the bibliography. And notice here I can have it in APA format, MLA format, I don't know what did that, or Chicago Manual of Style format. I'm going to pick MLA. All right, I like how that looks. Now, if I needed to print this out right now, or I wanted to send it to Word to save it, I could click Send to Word. And to do that, I just click right on it. It says, please select at least one citation. Oh, okay. So I either have to click in a box, or if I want all of them, I just click the top box, which checks everything. I'm just going to double check. Yep, they're both checked. I'm going to say Send to Word. I don't really want to tell my friends, just want to export my information. It's going to open it with Microsoft. And there it is. Here is the quote. Here are my comments. The quote, my comments, and the second page is the bibliography. So that all looks really good. I needed to turn this into my teacher now. I could just do File and Print and say Print. I won't do that right now. Or I could do File and Save As and save it on my computer for my homework. I would pick my documents, put it where I want to go. I'm not going to do that right now though. All right, I'm going to close this and go back into Citelighter. On mine, another thing, I could send it via email, or if I just needed to print it out, I could just click Print right from here. I would get a window, I would tell it to print, and there you have it. It would be finished. All right, when I am all finished with Citelighter, oh, sorry, I'll back up a second. So again, here's my quote, my comments, my quote, my comments, and my bibliography. So that's what it'll look like. I'm going to close that window. I'm going to close this window. And when I'm all done, I am going to click that drop button and click Log Out. And that's it. That is capturing some facts with Citelighter. Thanks for listening.